right. So here we are back at it. It's about 1:58 Central Time, a couple minutes early. I saw something pretty concerning just a little while ago. Let me show you. In fact, actually, I got something I got to do over on this end too. Give me just 1 second. I got to set up some action over on my YouTube. There we go. And one more, about 15 more seconds. All right, and there we go. All right, so it's a very concerning thing. Not really concerning. Okay, if you were here for the last one, you know I was ranting pretty hard, clowning on these guys because of how bad of a job they're doing, honestly. Let me show you something. freeCodeCamp. Let's just do a Google search. October 2014. 2024. Okay, so they're going on by the end of summer. They'll have been, by the beginning of fall, I should say, they will have been doing this for 10 years. Look at the money they brought in 2022. $4.8 million with expenses of $1.39 million. Okay. So they've been doing this for 10 years and they bring in this kind of money. And this is as good as they can do. Okay. Now I'm not saying that they're smart enough to be so diabolical that they're actually doing this on purpose, making it bad at the end, because I have no doubt that they don't have it in them to make that happen. I honestly think that they're probably just really bad at their jobs, and they just got real lucky that this thing is pushing out the bringing in the revenue like it is. Okay. That being said, we're going to keep going because whatever, doesn't matter. We're not making, I mean, maybe you are, but I'm not making any kind of $4.28 million with a staff of 46 under me a year. You know what I'm saying? And these are the expenses. That means that 45 of these people, not counting this guy, are getting paid a piece of this, not a piece of this. Okay. That's what that means. So yeah, let's just keep going because there's nothing we can do about it. All right, so here we are back here. Step 53. So we're going to declare a ranged expanded variable and assign it the result of calling the replace method on our x parameter. X parameter. Where did we have an x parameter? Whatever. We're going to pass the range Regex variable as the argument. Okay. So we're going to say const range expanded. We'll do x for the parameter equals x. We'll do this. We'll say x dot replace, and we'll put the regex in as the range regex as the argument. Range regex as the argument of the replace method. What about the rest of it? Check the code. Okay. Oh, we're going to what? What? Declare a range and assign it the result of the replace. X dot replace range regex, right or wrong? We should assign the result of calling replace on x to our range expanded variable. What? We should assign the result of calling replace on x dot replace on x to our range expanded variable. Range expanded. X dot replace. Are we not going to put anything in there? No. Oh my goodness. X is not x dot replace. It feels like it's x dot replace. We should assign the result of calling replace on x to our range expanded variable. X, X is this. Okay. Range expanded equals X dot replace. And then we're going to put range regex. Yeah, range regex as the argument. Whoops. Copy, replace. All right. Well, there we go. Awesome. And submit it. Maybe I'm the idiot. Honestly, maybe I'm the idiot. Although I don't feel like it, because look, if we were stupid, if I was stupid, I wouldn't be trying to learn coding in the first place, right? That's the way I see it. So let's do step 54. The second argument to the replace method does not have to be a string. We can instead pass a callback function to run more complex logic on the matched string, okay? The callback function takes a few parameters. The first is the matched string. We're going to pass an empty callback function to our replace call and give it a match parameter. Okay. So we're going to say the second argument doesn't have to be a string. Instead, we can pass a callback function to run more complex logic. All right. So we're going to say, give it a, what? An empty callback with a match parameter. So match like that. All right. And submit it. All right. So now we're on to step 55. So the callback function then has a parameter for each capture group in the regular expression. In our case, range regex has 4 capture groups. The first letter, the first number, so the first letter, this one, the first number, the colon, well, let's not switch it up though. The colon and then the second letter and the second number, all right? We're going to give our callback function 4 more parameters to match those capture groups. char1, num1, char2, and num2. Char will be short for character. Okay. 4 more parameters. So we'll say match char1, comma, num1, then char2, and num2. All right, so we got that going on. Let's check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 56. So we're going to have our callback implicitly return the result of calling range from string with num1 and num2 as the arguments. So we'll say range from string in here, okay? Range from string, and we'll have num1, comma, num2 as the arguments. So we're using this one and this one as the arguments. Okay. And submit it. Okay. There we go. Now let's go to the next one. So we've got step 57. We're going to call the map method on our range from string call, passing a reference to add characters as the callback function. Okay, so we're doing another map. This is garbage. Honestly, this is garbage. This is garbage. They're not explaining anything, but whatever. Dot map. Then we'll do add characters as the callback function. All right. Well, it looks great. And submit it. So add characters returns a function, so we'll want to call it. We're going to pass char1 as the argument. This is trash. All right. Looks good. And submit it. Our add characters char1 is also returning a function, which returns another function. We need to make another function call to access that innermost function reference for the map callback. So JavaScript allows us to immediately invoke return functions like this. We would say myfunc1 and then hi like this as the other argument. So we're going to immediately invoke the function return from our add characters char1 call and pass char2 as the argument. Okay, so we'll go char2. Oh, great. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. Now that our map function is receiving the innermost function reference from add characters, it will properly iterate over the elements and pass each element as in to that function. We'll notice, I don't think we're going to notice this, maybe you will, but I won't. But we'll notice, hopefully, that we are not using our match parameter. Oh yeah, okay, I noticed that. In JavaScript, it is common convention to prefix an unused parameter with an underscore. We could also leave the parameter empty like so. We could have nothing, comma, char1. But it is often clearer to name the parameter for future readability. So we're going to prefix our match parameter with an underscore. All right, there we go. Amazing. Check it, looks good, and submit it. So now we're going to declare a variable cell regex to match cell reference. It should match a letter from A to J, followed by a digit from 1 to 9, and an optional digit from 0 to 9. We're going to make the regular expression case insensitive and global. So we'll say const cell regex equals any letter from, so we're going to get this. Let's do a regex like this, and let's just grab this stuff right here before this colon and up to this slash. Copy that, put it inside of here. Make sure the regex is case insensitive and global. So global, and case insensitive. Cap it off with a semicolon. Let's check the code. Nope. Should use a character class to match the characters from A to J. Oh. Was that not right? Should we not have? Okay, so let's make sure they're not capture groups on this one. Okay, great. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 62. So we're going to declare a cell expanded variable and assign it the value of calling replace, the replace method, on our range expanded variable. We'll pass it our cell regex and an empty callback function. The callback function should take a match parameter. Okay. So we'll say const cell expanded equals, and then we'll say range expanded dot replace, and we're going to put in cell regex and an empty callback with the match parameter. Match like that. Oh, great. So we're further along, and I don't know about you, but I've got absolutely no idea what's going on. But that's pretty normal around here, don't you think? And submit it. So now we're on to step 63. So now we're going to update our callback function to return the result of calling ID to text with match. Hey, what's up, Caleb? As the argument. How you doing? How you doing? We're going to remember that our regular expression is case insensitive. So we will need to call to uppercase on match before passing it to ID to text. All right. So what did you just say? Update our callback function to return the result of calling. Okay. With what? So we're going to update our callback function, this thing, to return the result of calling ID to text. Okay, so we'll do ID to text with match as the argument. Okay, we're going to remember that our regular expression is case insensitive, so we will need to call to uppercase on match. So match dot to uppercase like that. Okay. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. Do you know what we're doing? I don't. Oh, is that it? Is it done? Is the eval formula finished? Could have fooled me. Are we finished with that eval formula? All right. So is that it? In mathematics, an infix is a mathematical operator that appears between its two operands. For instance, 1 plus 2 is an infix expression. That is a plus sign, right? Okay, I guess so. To parse these expressions, we will need to map the symbols to relevant functions. We're going to declare an infix to function variable and assign it an empty object. Okay. Are we done with the other one? Const infix to function equals an empty object. Are we finished with that one we were just doing? Get out of here. I'm not giving you a dime. I am not giving you clowns a dime. That's not happening. All right. So, okay, we can't be done with this because we haven't done the cell expanded yet. Oh my God. What a piece of crap course. What a piece of garbage. These guys are just raking in the money. For you guys that just got here, let me show you. Let me show you what I just found. You see these guys? They got $1.39 million in expenses, and their revenue, and this is just in 2022. Who knows what it's been since then? Probably more. And 4.28 million in revenue that year. So what is that? 4.28 minus 1.39. 4.28 minus 1.39. $2.89 million just lying around over there. And this is the best that they can do. This is for that much money. This is as good. I'm making not a lot of money. Much less than that. Much less than that. And I'm trying to do my best over here. But this is as good as they can do for that much money. Okay? That's the kind of people we're dealing with. All right, let's keep going. So object values do not have to be primitive types. Like a string or number, they can also be functions. We're going to give our infix to function object a plus property. That property should be a function that takes an x and y parameter and implicitly returns the sum of those two parameters. Because plus sign is not alphanumeric, we will need to wrap it in quotes for our property. Okay. So we're going to do a plus sign property, and that property should be a function that takes x and y as a parameter and implicitly returns x plus y. That's what I'm getting out of it. Although I don't think we've ever discussed values of objects being what are these called? Functions before. But that's what they want, and submit it. All right. So now we're going to do the same for minus. Okay. So we'll say string minus, and then we'll just take the, actually, let's just take the whole thing. Let's take this, copy it. Let's drop it off here. Let's change this to a minus and this to minus. Check it, looks good, and submit it. All right, the same for dividing and multiplying. So let's take both of these, copy it, drop it, change this to shift 8, change this to slash, and then this will be slash, and this will be shift 8. And there we go. Check the code, looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 68. So now that we have our infix functions, we need a way to evaluate them. We're going to declare an infix eval function, which takes two parameters, string and regex. It should implicitly return the replace method of string with regex and an empty callback function as the arguments. Okay. So let's do that. Const infix eval equals. So we're going to have two parameters, str and regex. And then we're going to have this, and it should implicitly return the replace method of str.replace regex with an empty callback function. That's not how you do an empty callback function. And regex is the argument. What? An empty callback is the argument. So let's do this and this and this, and let's see if that's gonna work. Okay, great, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 69. So our callback needs 4 parameters: match, arg1, operator, and arg2. And we will not be using the match parameter, so remember to prefix it, okay? So we're gonna put underscore match. Whoa, that's not how we do it. Inside of here, we'll do underscore match. Then we'll do arg1, comma, operator, comma, arg2. Boom. That's what they want, and that's what they get. All right, step 70. So the regex we will be passing to our infix eval function will match 2 numbers with an operator between them. The first number will be assigned to arg1 in the callback, the second to arg2, and the operator to operator. We're going to have our callback function implicitly return the operator property of our infix to function object. We'll remember that operator is a variable which holds the property name, not the actual property name. Okay. Okay, let's read this again. The regex we will be passing to our infix eval function will match 2 numbers with an operator between. I swear. For $2.89 million, I would somehow make a way to make this so easy for people to understand. I swear. For that, and that's just in 1 year. Remember that. That's just in 1 year. There's been 2 years since then. Okay? Or 1 and change, you know. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that number has just grown, and we don't know what came before that. So let's read this one more time. The regex we will be passing to our infix eval function will match 2 numbers with an operator between them. The first number will be assigned to arg1 in the callback, the second to arg2, and the operator to operator. What? The first number will be assigned arg1. What? The regex we will be passing to our infix eval function will match 2 numbers with an operator between them. So it'll match 1 number, operator, 2 numbers. Okay. The first number will be assigned arg1. Okay. The second arg2, and the operator. arg1, operator, arg2. 2-point-something million. Have our callback function implicitly return the operator property of our infix to function object. Implicitly return the operator. Okay. Is that all you wanted? Can't be. I thought so. Have our callback function implicitly return the operator property in our infix to function object. Infix to function dot operator. Check it. Nope. Our callback should use a bracket. Oh yeah. Of course. Because it's a variable name. Bracket notation. How stupid of me. There we go. Check it. Looks good. And submit it. All right. Now we're on to step 71. Oh, give me a second. I got to catch my breath from all these revelations. Oh. Oh, I hate this. Anyway, let's do it. Step 71. So infix to function at operator returns a function. We're going to call that function directly, passing arg1 and arg2 as the arguments. So this will have the function call after it, or the argument list will say arg1, comma, arg2, thusly. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's check it. Looks good. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 72. So we have a slight bug in our, we have a slight bug. arg1 and arg2 are strings, not numbers. So we're going to have to make them numbers. Infix to function plus one string 2 would return 12, which is not mathematically correct. So we're going to wrap each of our infix to function operator arguments in a parse float call, which we haven't done yet. So let's come over here to this, or this. We don't need this. Let's do parse float. Parse float. All right. So the parse float function parses a string and returns a floating point number. Okay. So if we get return parse float r times 2.0 times pi, and if we could say r is this number, the expected output will be this. So with all of the decimals up to a point, whichever many that is. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll say parse float around this. So we'll get this one, wrap it in parentheses in front of it, parse float. We'll double click parse float, copy it. We'll wrap this one, the second one in parentheses. In front of that, we'll do a paste. And that should take care of it. Let's check the code. Looks good. And submit it. All right, now we're on to step 73. So now that we can evaluate mathematical expressions, we need to account for order of operations. We're going to declare a high precedence function that takes a string parameter. You got it. So const high precedence equals string arrow this thing, cap it off with a semicolon, check the code, looks good, and submit it. All right, now on to step 74. Where did I say we were stopping at? 78? I don't remember. 78. All right, cool. Let's get back to it. Boom. So in our high precedence function, we're going to declare a regex variable. We'll assign it a regular expression that matches a number, including decimal numbers, followed by a star or a multiplication sign, whatever you want to, and a slash or divided by whatever operator, followed by another number. What? In our high precedence function, we're going to declare a regex variable. We'll assign it a regular expression that matches a number, followed by one of these, and then followed by another number. Pardon me. Each number and the operator should be in separate capture groups. Okay. We're going to incorporate the regular expression we've defined in our high precedence function to test if the provided string str matches the pattern. We'll use the test method on our regex variables and return the result. Okay, so we're going to make a regex. We're going to make a regex variable to start off. So let's say const regex equals. Let's have some regex. All right, we're going to have the first capture group. It's going to be a number. So let's do 0 through 9. All right, and then let's do let's go back over here to the regex. Let's check this out, and we're going to be using a quantifier, and that quantifier should match the preceding item one or more times. So we'll have the plus sign in front of it. So let's do plus. All right. And then we're going to have this thing. So we'll do a capture Each number and the operator should be in separate capture groups. So let's have a capture group of the either this or that. So star or slash. I think that's how we do it. Let's come back over here. Where would the star and the slash be? I mean, where would the slash be? Groups, maybe? Nope. Assertions, maybe. Let's see. No. Character classes, maybe. Oh, here it is. Disjunction matches either X or Y. Okay, yeah, so that one right there. All right, cool. So we got that. And then let's do one more. Character class. I mean, one more capture group. What's the problem here? Why doesn't it like that? Oh, we're going to need to have a backslash in front of this slash. Okay, so we're going to have a backslash in front of this slash, because if we don't, it'll end the regex early. So remember that. All right, so in here, we're going to do another 0 through 9 plus. Right here. All right. So each number in the operator should be in separate capture groups. We're going to incorporate the regular expression we've defined into our high precedence function to test if we're going to use the test method on our regex variables and return the result. What? Incorporate the regular expression we've defined into our high precedence function to test if the provided string, so we'll say return str.test. Let's go look at the test method. I forgot. Let's bring this over. Test regex.prototype.test. All right, so we're going to put the regex and then test and then the string. Okay, so we'll put the regex first. Regex test str, like that. Nope. Please enter a properly functioning regex. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let's go ask the expert. Let's grab this. Let's ask the expert. Hello, expert. According to this, what's wrong with this regex? Let's grab it over here. Copy that. Drop it. Make it short. That's not it. Stop. Let's do it again. According to this, what's wrong with this? Let's grab this. Do it again. Okay. Let's grab this. Drop it off right here. And let's tell it again to make it short. Make it short. Boom. Bro, we haven't gone over any of that yet. Okay, so let's do this right here and see if we can't change it. Okay, so we're going to just, instead of the or, we'll have the this, the star, and then the slash, backslash. So let's get rid of the or. Let's do the star. And let's do the character class like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, awesome. And submit it. Let's see what they had. Oh, no, they had it like ChatGPT had. With the /D for digits with a period. What does that mean? /D with a period. What does that mean? Let's find it. Period. Matches any single character except line terminators. Why would it be any single character? Whatever. I guess whatever. Whatever, right? If that's what they want. But what did ChatGPT say? They wanted this with the plus and then any character some optional any character digit plus optionally matches a decimal point followed by one or more digits. Okay. So yeah, I was completely off. These bums, why would they have me think I was right when I was wrong? All right, let's do it again. I forgot what we were doing. So that's good because now we can redo it. So in our high precedence function, we'll declare a regex variable and assign it a regular expression. So we're going to say const regex. That's not it. Const regex equals. And then we'll have the regex. And inside of here, we'll start with a D. Including decimal numbers. Okay, so we'll have the /D. Okay, let's do a capture group. And inside of here, we'll do /D plus, and then a period, and then another /D plus. And then we will do the next capture group. And inside of here, we'll do the times and then the escape character / and then we'll do another capture group and we'll do the same thing as we did in this other capture group. We'll grab this. Let's see if this is cooler. Check the code. No, come on. Oh, yeah. And then we'll say what are we doing? We're going to use the test method on the regex variable. We'll say regex. We'll go return regex.test, and then we'll test str on that. Check the code. Come on. What did this say to do? So don't put it in a character class. So any digit, and then we'll put another capture group. Oh, I think we have to escape these periods. So let's escape the periods as well. Now let's try it. Nope, still no good. Let's get it out of this. Still no good. All right. Regex has, ChatGPT has these wrapped up. So let's see if it works when we wrap these up. Still no good. What did we do the first time? What did he say it has over here? All right, so it's got... Okay, so D with a P... Oh, yeah. What? Why is there a period there? Let's go ask ChatGPT. Yeah. Why is the free code camp thing look like this? This is trash. All right. So let's do this optional right here. And let's do this optional right here. What happened to ChatGPT? This is... I'm about to freaking have an aneurysm. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. What did I have the first time? I can't just rewind live. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I mean, I guess any digit or period plus and any digit or period plus. I guess that makes sense. So let's go over here. We'll do that. We'll say any digit or period, and then we'll do a plus for one or more. Then we'll do the same over on this other side. Copy. We'll drop this. Check it. Isn't that exactly what they have? Oh, this is in a character class in there on theirs. So this one too. Check it. All right, there we go, and submit it. Man, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Whatever, let's keep going. So step 75, we should use console.log to print the result of calling the high precedence function with the string 5 times 3. All right, so we'll do console.log high precedence. Oops. And then we'll have a string 5 times 3. Let's open up the console. True. Is that what we're looking for? Okay. That looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 76. So we're going to remove both the console.log with our high precedence call and the return statement from our high precedence function. All right, this and this. Fantastic. Let's check it. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now we're on to step 77. So now that we have a regular expression to match multiplication or division, we can evaluate that expression. We'll declare a string2 variable and assign it the result of calling infix eval with string and regex as arguments. Okay, so we'll say const str2 equals infix eval with str and regex as the arguments. So we're doing this, and then I guess, yeah, we're having whatever string we pass into it, and then this regex is the arguments. Okay. Looks good, and submit it. All right, now on to step 78. So our infix eval function will only evaluate the first multiplication or division operator. Because regex isn't global. What? Okay. Our infix eval function will only evaluate the first multiplication or division operation because regex isn't global. This means we'll want to use a recursive approach to evaluate the entire string. Oh my God. So if in fact infix eval does not find any matches, it will return the string value as is. Using a ternary expression, we're going to check if string 2 is equal to string. If it is, we'll return string. Otherwise, we'll return the result of calling high precedence on string 2. Okay. Let's do that. So we'll say string 2 triple equals str question mark. If so, we will return string str. If not, we'll do high precedence on string 2. Okay. Return. Don't forget to return it. Return. All right. What is going on? So if this and this equal each other, then we'll return the string. Otherwise, we'll run the thing over again until it does what it wants. Until these two do equal each other. Bro, can you... Okay, it works. Awesome, but I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so now we're on to step 79. That's it for now. This was a total piece of garbage. This was worthless. Honestly, I feel not a piece smarter. I don't feel any smarter doing this. I feel not dumber. I don't feel dumber. There's no way. I feel like I'm more experienced in the fact that these guys are really not worth the amount of money they make by any stretch of the imagination. There's no way these clowns are worth this much money. There's no way. Nope. They're just lucky, and that's all it is. It's just luck. There's no skill. Obviously, there's no skill. Because look, anybody can make this site, especially if you know this stuff. Anybody can make this site. This isn't a huge, amazing site, okay? This is something anybody can make. That's why they have everything to make this site on GitHub. Regardless, that's the end of that. I'll get back to it at, like, I guess, 4 o'clock Central Time, Central American Time. Sorry for this one sucking, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll re-record it later, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, there's that, and we'll see you next time.